So I feel like cold plunges and ice therapy and all of these things have become all the rave. You know how you hear about people taking ice baths and squeezing ice and things like that. But what most of us don't understand is the science behind why this is so valuable. And it was explained to me in a way that really solidified it. And so I wanted to come over and share that with you as well, so that you can see the value of adding it into your routine, especially if you're a person that struggles with like depression or anxiety. So because we're talking about cold therapy, we're going to equate it to hypothermia. And this is the part that really made it make sense for me. So if you've ever experienced hypothermia, the way that it works is that your body shuts down to reserve resources to keep you alive. So in that case, your heart rate slows down, digestion stops, things like that, because again, the goal is to keep you regulated and alive. It turns out that cold therapy does something very similar that happens to our body in hypothermia. Cold therapy activates the vagus nerve, slowing down your heartbeat and your breathing and putting you into a parasympathetic state. We also have an extremely high number of cold receptors on our skin. When these nerve endings are activated, the brain receives an influx of information and sensory input. It is thought that the flood of the sensory information from the skin sent to the brain acts as a pause on the neurological processes that actually contribute to the depression and the anxiety. You're basically interrupting your thought cycles that are contributing to those overwhelming feelings. I mean, think about it. If you're in an ice bath, can you really think about what's bothering you in that moment? Probably not. In addition, plunging into the cold may act as a short-lived stressor. But the good news is, the more you practice it, you are developing resilience, a habit, and an adaptive response that helps teach your body how to respond to stress. The benefits of cold water exposure can help you to feel more upbeat, happy, and it can mitigate overall mental health symptoms. The benefits are truly innumerable. In fact, I watched a documentary on the Goop Lab on Netflix, and there was an episode with Wim Hof where he talks about the ways in which it's changed his overall health, and it's having science question everything that they thought, and I love it so much. So as you consider what it is that I shared today, I invite you to think about different ways that you can make room in your routine for some level of cold therapy. It can be as simple as a cold shower. It can be as simple as wetting a washcloth, putting it into your freezer, and then laying it on your face. There are so many different ways you can do it. And while it may not be fun in the beginning, I can tell you the long-term benefits make it so worth it.